Hey everybody, welcome to the Ultimate YouTube channel. We're all about world music, psychology, and ultimately lots more. And I'm checking out Pearl Jam Black. I don't know who this is, what's going on, but I wanted to check it out with you and see what we can pull out of it. Who is Pearl Jam? And I feel like I have heard of Pearl Jam, but not, yeah, it's a rock band. Okay. But I don't know what I would be familiar with. That's a dope voice.
Sheets of empty canvas untouched sheets of clay were laid spread out before me as her body was still. Tasted and breathed has taken a turn. Oh, and all I taught her was everything. Oh, I know she gave me all that she. And now my bitter hands shake beneath the clouds of what was everything. All the pictures said, all been washed in black, tattooed everything. I take a walk outside, I'm surrounded by some kids that play. I can feel their laughter. So why do I see
That grit.
and twisted thoughts that spin round my head? I'm spinning, oh, I'm spinning. How quick the sun can drive away. Now my bitter hands cradle broken glass of what was everything.
That hook is catchy as all get out. Do 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 do. Wow, dude, talk about crying. If a guitar could cry, that was it. And that man, that grit, that rasp, the way he was wailing with his voice. The lyrics. So they say about this song that it's ultimately about bad relationship breakup, or perhaps a first relationship that and letting go. Some say the song is about how few relationships can withstand that gravitational pull of Earth, right? Things coming to an end. And that's, I think, fitting and powerful because relationships are hard work because we're two individuals with our own history, but also we're living beings. We're constantly changing and growing and affected by what's going on around us and the choices we make. So it's not even just like we're coming to the table with what has shaped us so far. We continue to be shaped. And that is often a very hard process when you're trying to take a path together. But others say the song is about how true love is often unrequited. The truest love is one that one can't have forever. Others maybe say it's this bad breakup and how tough it'll be knowing that she'll be a star in someone else's sky. Either way, the lyrics are very descriptive and poetic about these untouched sheets of clay, the things being spread out before him, her body, the five horizons revolving around her soul. There's a lot of admiration and love here, passion, the air that I tasted and breathed. It's taken a turn now. The things that were so beautiful, romantic, passionate have now taken a turn. And now to speak of, I taught her, and all I taught her was everything, right? So this is very all encompassing. And some may argue, okay, this is just what is that? This happens when we're romanticizing relationships. We are romanticizing or sometimes villainizing the other after a breakup, but we're romanticizing how things were, and we are feeling like we were everything, they were everything. We taught as they taught us everything, or we taught them everything. This could, of course, be a hyperbole and exaggerate, but still be symbolic of how much it meant to him. I know she gave me all that she wore, and that's interesting because that would imply perhaps taking off all her clothes, fully exposing herself to him in the sense of sex, but also in the sense of maybe emotional exposure. Now my bitter hands chafe beneath the clouds of what was everything, beneath the clouds, right? You're on cloud nine when you're in love, but now you're beneath the clouds. So very poetic, very dramatic. Kids playing, walking outside, all that been washed in black, tattooed everything. Okay, so it's interesting also to see that because tattoos are usually in contrast to the shade of our skin. They're supposed to stand out. When everything's tattooed and everything's black, you don't see any pattern anymore. There's no more art. There's no more skin left to see. There's no more art to see. It's all black. What is left, right? When everything fades to black, it's dark. It's depressing. It's the end of something. And speaking of cradling broken glass, maybe he's drinking now um because he's in dismay, right? I just pictured like a bottle breaking, but also perhaps speaking of cradling broken glass, cradling usually implying something comforting and sweet. Now broken glass because everything that he had that was precious has shattered. Different ways to take that. Love that's gone, my world has turned black, tattooed all that I see, right? There's nothing else left that's standing out. And then to speak of, I know you'll have a beautiful life. I know you're going to be okay. You're going to be a star in somebody else's sky. And that's a very painful and poetic lyric. Why can't it be mine? Yes, I think too that we could say this is definitely about a love that's a breakup, or a love that was unrequited, or a love that was but wasn't forever. And that's hard. It's hard when we change and when relationships come to an end, and the way that they shape us. I think sometimes we underestimate that in our identity forming years and in our personal development through life. Relationships shape us, the way people engage with us, the things they've said. And of course, that ties in also to where we come from. If we already have certain insecurities or certain hurts, or have been already abandoned, or have a certain need we were hoping for that person to fix and now they hurt us, of course that may reinforce some of those fears that we now carry into adulthood and later on in life, and there's healing that needs to be done. But they impact us. Breakups, losses, they impact us. And I think this song powerfully puts that in words, the pain that comes with it and the suffering, and yeah, that dark black side of it all. The guitar solo and the way that the guitar both and the singer were wailing was powerful and very poignant to what was being talked about. Why do you like this song? If you do, why do you like this band? What else is there worth listening to by them? What do I need to know about that? And comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next ride. Ayo.